I just finished Restoration by Ave Barrera. This book is a beautifully written Mexican Gothic about the violence inherent in the male gaze. The novel follows Jasmina, who is a very talented antique house restorer, and she's been hired by her on again, off again situationship, Zuri. I hesitate to call this man her boyfriend because the brief picture that we get of their relationship is extraordinarily one sided. Hasmina gets wrapped up in Zuri's desire to restore the colonial house that his uncle left him upon his passing in Mexico City. As Hasmina is exploring this house, her story becomes interwoven with the stories of the other women who have inhabited this house in the past. This house becomes a character and a vehicle for moving the character development and the narrative forward and weaving those stories together. Now, as the novel elapses and we see Hasmina descend further and further into the darkness and machinations of Zuri, we are also getting glimpses of Zuri's great aunt, who was married to his great uncle who has left him the house. Her name is Gertrudis, and Gertrudis was kind of thrust into marriage and motherhood prior to being ready for those institutions. And she is fighting repression. And when one of her husband's friends enters her life, she feels this reawakening of a part of herself that she really had never gotten to know. Unfortunately, this man has very bad intentions in mind, and the novel explores how her very innocent sense of desire is exploited and corrupted. The novel then begins to very beautifully weave Gertrudis' story with Hasmina and how they attempt to free themselves of these men's influence. What I really liked about this book also was the use of photography as a method of storytelling, control, and manipulation. Zuri, like his uncle, is a photographer. His uncle taught him the craft, which I thought was interesting as this like literal passing down of legacy. Zuri uses photography as a mode of ultimate control. Like his uncle, they don't view these women as real people. They view them as artifacts to be manipulated for their purposes. So there's this very interesting interplay between the house, photography, and how this violence plays out amongst those kind of three forces. I highly recommend you putting this on your TBR if you love ghost stories, gothic tales that weave feminism and very philosophical themes about culture and identity. You will really enjoy Restoration by Ave Barrera.